Greetings, folks. Welcome to the Internet Vault, where we unlock the mysteries of the mind. Today, we're cracking open the secrets of psychological powers. These are the unseen forces that shape our interactions, decisions, and even our perceptions. They're the gears that turn the clockwork of our daily lives, often without us even realizing it. So are you ready to uncover these hidden abilities that lie within us all? Strap in as we dive into the 5 fascinating types of psychological powers. Kicking off our list is the power of influence. Now, you might be asking yourself, what is this power exactly? Well, the power of influence refers to the ability to guide others' behaviors and decisions subtly. It's like a nudge in the right direction, a gentle push towards a desired outcome. It's not about controlling minds, but rather about inspiring change and encouraging action. Imagine you're at a party. You start a conversation with a stranger, and you talk about your favorite book. You don't just mention the title, you paint a vivid picture. You describe the characters as if they were your friends. You recount the plot twists with such excitement that the person you're talking to can't help but be drawn in. And the next thing you know, they're buying the book, reading it, and loving it. That, my friends, is the power of influence in action. But it's not just about convincing someone to read a book. It's about changing perceptions, breaking down barriers, and opening up new horizons. It's about making a difference, one person at a time. Let's take a more significant example. Consider someone like Martin Luther King Jr. He didn't just stand up and say, "But I have a dream." He painted a picture of a world where people are judged by the content of their character rather than the color of their skin. He didn't just influence a few people, he changed the course of history. But how does it work? Well, it's all about understanding people, knowing what makes them tick, and using that knowledge to guide their actions. It's about empathy and connection. It's about being genuine and authentic. But remember, with great power comes great responsibility. The power of influence can be used for good or for ill. It can inspire change and progress, or it can manipulate and deceive. It's not the power itself that's good or bad, it's how we choose to use it. Influence, as we can see, is a mighty psychological power that can shape actions and opinions. Next up, we have emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence, often abbreviated as EI or EQ, is a term that many of you might have heard before. But what exactly does it mean? In essence, it's the ability to recognize, understand, and manage our own emotions while also being attuned to the emotions of others. It's like a secret language that guides our interactions and relationships, helping us navigate the complex world of human emotions. When we talk about intelligence, we often think about IQ, that measurement of our cognitive abilities, but emotional intelligence plays an equally significant role in our lives. It's what helps us empathize with others, control our emotions, and build strong, healthy relationships. It's what lets us read a room, interpret unspoken feelings, or diffuse a tense situation. Let's take a look at some real-life examples of how high emotional intelligence can lead to success. Think about a leader who can inspire and motivate her team, not just by her words, but by understanding and acknowledging their feelings. Or consider a teacher who can connect with his students on a personal level, helping them to overcome their fears and anxieties about learning. In the realm of personal relationships, emotional intelligence allows us to understand and respond to our partner's needs, fostering deeper connections and reducing conflicts. In professional settings, it can make the difference between a good leader and a great one, a successful team and a high-performing one. But emotional intelligence isn't just about understanding others. It's also about understanding ourselves, our own emotions, and how we react to different situations. By understanding our emotions, we can better control them, leading to improved decision-making, reduced stress, and overall, a happier, healthier life. So you see, emotional intelligence is more than just a buzzword. It's a fundamental aspect of our psychological makeup, a crucial tool in our interpersonal toolkit. It influences our relationships, our career success, and our overall well-being. Emotional intelligence, indeed, is a vital psychological power that drives our interpersonal relationships. Moving on, we delve into the power of persuasion, a fascinating psychological power that holds the potential to sway beliefs, decisions, and actions. Imagine this power as a subtle breeze. It doesn't shove or push, but gently nudges, encouraging you to move in a particular direction without you fully realizing it. That's the power of persuasion, a gentle yet relentless force that can shape opinions and decisions. In the world of marketing, persuasion is the invisible hand that guides consumers. When you feel an inexplicable urge to buy that shiny new gadget or try out that new pizza joint, it's persuasion at work. Marketers skillfully use techniques like scarcity, social proof, or reciprocity to subtly persuade you to make a purchase. Think of the last time when a limited edition product was released. The scarcity of the item makes it more desirable, and you're persuaded to buy it before it's gone. That's persuasion in action. But it's not just limited to marketing. In politics, persuasion is a key tool in a politician's arsenal. It's how leaders convince their constituents about their vision and policies. They use persuasive speeches, loaded with emotional appeals and powerful rhetoric, to sway public opinion and gain support. Consider a politician appealing to voters by discussing shared experiences or common struggles. These personal connections make their message more relatable and thus more persuasive. Persuasion also plays a significant role in our everyday interactions. Whether it's convincing your friend to try a new hobby, persuading your boss for a raise, or getting your kids to eat their vegetables, we use persuasion more often than we realize. But remember, with great power comes great responsibility. Persuasion should always be used ethically, respecting the autonomy and free will of others. It's not about manipulation, but about influencing decisions in a positive, mutually beneficial way. Persuasion, a compelling psychological power, can sway beliefs and decisions. It's an intriguing dance between the persuader and the persuaded, where a subtle nudge can lead to significant change. So the next time you feel a gentle push towards a decision, take a moment to appreciate the power of persuasion at work. Next on our list is cognitive empathy. This intriguing psychological power is not about feeling others' emotions, but rather understanding them. It's like being able to read the roadmap of someone else's mind, understanding their thoughts, their perspectives, and their motivations. You see, cognitive empathy, unlike its emotional counterpart, is not about sharing feelings, but about comprehending them. It's like being a mental detective, piecing together the puzzle of someone else's worldview. It's about stepping into their shoes, not to feel the pinch, but to understand why they're pinching. Imagine you're in a conversation with a friend who's upset about a recent job loss. You might not have lost a job yourself, but through cognitive empathy, you can understand their feelings of disappointment, frustration, and worry. You can see the world through their lens, feel their struggle, and understand their perspective. This psychological power plays a crucial role in fostering stronger relationships. When you understand someone's thoughts and emotions, you can respond to them in a way that validates their experiences and makes them feel heard and understood. It's a bridge that connects two minds, fostering a deeper bond and mutual understanding. Let's take another example. Imagine you're a product designer. Cognitive empathy allows you to understand your users' needs, their challenges, and their desires, helping you design a product that truly resonates with them. It's like having a secret weapon that helps you create something that your users love and appreciate. Or consider a diplomat navigating tense international negotiations. Cognitive empathy enables them to understand the motivations and fears of the other party, helping them to propose solutions that address those concerns and foster mutual agreement. In all these scenarios, cognitive empathy works as a powerful tool to understand others, build strong relationships, and foster mutual understanding. It's like a key that unlocks the door to others' thoughts and feelings, allowing us to connect on a deeper level. Cognitive empathy, a profound psychological power, bridges gaps and fosters understanding. It's a compelling testament to the power of empathy and understanding in our daily lives. Rounding up our list, we explore the power of resilience. Resilience is our ability to bounce back from adversity, to navigate through life's twists and turns, and to hold steady when storms rage. It's not about avoiding the storm, but learning to dance in the rain. Consider the story of a bamboo tree. Despite the most powerful storms, it bends but never breaks. When the storm passes, it springs back upright, stronger and more robust. Just like the bamboo, resilient individuals don't let failures or setbacks break them. Instead, they harness these experiences, learning, growing, and emerging stronger. Resilience is not a trait that people either have or do not have. It involves behaviors, thoughts, and actions that can be learned and developed by anyone. It's the power that gives us the grit to keep going, even when we feel like giving up. Resilience, the final psychological power, is the bedrock of personal growth and success. And that, folks, brings us to the end of our exploration of psychological powers. We've journeyed through the realms of influence, emotional intelligence, persuasion, cognitive empathy, and resilience. These powers, when understood and harnessed, can transform our interactions and relationships, enriching our lives in unimaginable ways. Now, you're armed with this knowledge, ready to unlock your own psychological prowess. Thank you for joining us in the Internet Vault. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more mind-boggling content.